Hello, welcome to this week's weekly weight loss vlog. Can you believe we've just done the last full week of February? Honestly, I have no idea where the time is going at the moment. Honestly, it's disappearing. It's just absolutely disappearing. January flew by, now February's flown by, and I think it's just because we've had so much on. It's been such a busy couple of months. I love it. I love it because A, being busy is a distraction from food. Being busy is a distraction from food. And B, I don't know. I just seem to focus better when I'm busy. I just seem to get in the zone better. And I have been in the zone. I'm very happy at the moment with the way things are going. What's happened this week? What dates are we doing? If it's the last full week of February. I think we're doing the 17th to the 23rd of February. I can't wait, it's March on Saturday. So yeah, so it's the 24th today. 17th to the 23rd. What's happened this week? Not a lot, really. I have been working on... what have I been working on? My storeroom. I can't really show. Well, I can actually show you. So I've been working a bit more on the office. This is the office here. Anyone that saw my old office, and I have my trainers behind me, the trainers are in the new office. And then through this door here is now my storeroom, where I will be building like future Bosch protein boxes and stuff like that. So I've been working on that this week. What else has changed this week? I'm going on holiday. Was I going on holiday last Monday? I don't think I was. We booked a holiday. Rachel got offered a job. We booked a holiday. She was meant to start it at the end of March. They moved the start date forward to the 24th of Feb, so we couldn't go. But anyway, when Rachel got offered the job, she needed to send a couple of references in, so she contacted a company, someone that she used to work for. She's not actually worked for this company, but someone she used to work for, asking for a reference. And they were like, oh, you're going back into full-time employment rather than being self-employed, because Rachel's been working for the Real Lost Boss for the last couple of years. And she was like, yeah, I am. I need a reference. And they went, would you possibly be interested in coming and working here if we could offer you something? And Rachel was like, maybe. What are you going to offer me? I've got a job. I'm starting in a week or so. So if you're going to offer me something that tickles my fancy, it needs to be pretty quick. Anyway, they have offered something that tickles her fancy. So she's now starting... with a new company, not a new company. Well, it is a new company. She's never worked for the actual company before, but a lot of the staff that have the company and the guy that owns the company, she has worked for them before. Anyway, it's all changed. It's all confusing. I'm going on holiday on the 6th of March now because she doesn't start this job until the 1st of April. So, yes. Anyway, we sort of knew that last Tuesday. So that's really kicked the motivation back in. Sort of said recently, motivation... coming out of Christmas, been waning a little bit. Anyway, it's back. Certainly for another week and a half till I go on holiday. And then I'm going to enjoy myself for a week or so. So, it was check-in day this week. And do you know what? I was really confident with check-in day, in all honesty. I was confident. And I'm not being big-headed. Look, at the end of the day, if you're on it with this journey, you will get the results, right? And I said this on my live this morning. I'm not being big-headed, honestly, I'm not. I just knew I was going to get a great check-in this week because I have been so accountable and so accurate. I don't think if anyone's been calorie counting, you might argue with me. You can argue with me, it's absolutely fine. But if anyone's been calorie counting since the beginning of the new year, I would find it very hard to find someone that's been as accountable and as accurate as I've been. I've been honestly so focused. So I jumped on the scales on Friday. It was my check-in. Now, actually, I was a bit cheeky maybe naughty. I did actually weigh last Wednesday because I was giving myself a couple of days of food freedom last week. And I thought, I'll weigh in Wednesday because, if we eat a little bit more unhealthier, that can affect the scales. Anyway, I actually didn't end up doing so. I jumped on the scales on Wednesday, and that's kind of, I suppose, giving the inkling that it was going to be a good result. But then, I jumped on Friday. I didn't really have that extra couple of days of food freedom. And there we go. The progress sheet is up for you all to see. So I've kind of altered it there. You'll see it says I'm 19 pounds down. And that is 19 pounds down from the 2nd of January. The first tab that says 0, that was actually my pre-Christmas weight. So that is where I was pre-Christmas. So I'm currently about £10 lighter than I was just before Christmas. And from the 2nd of January, which includes a little bit of my bump from Christmas and everything else, I'm £19 down. Is all that £19 fat loss? No. I think looking at it from the way the scales have changed to, what I've been eating, I would say 14 pounds of it is. I'd say I've lost a stone in body fat. That is 14 of those. 14 of them I have lost since the 2nd of January. The other £5 will have been excess food weight, water retention from Christmas, which has also gone. Weight loss is weight loss. So I was 19 pounds heavier on the 2nd of January than I am now. And I'm absolutely buzzing. But yeah, 14 pounds of fat loss. So I lost 6.8 pounds in my first, wasn't even 2 weeks. It was like the first 8 days. And that was my whoosh. That was my whoosh gone and a little bit of body fat. And then since then, really, I've just lost body fat. So that is, 13, 14 pounds of body fat. So I'd say 1.8 pounds of that first loss of the 6.8 would have been fat loss, maybe 1.5. But then since then, I have lost 3.2, but 12.2 pounds. That'll be all body fat. So 12.2 plus the 1.8 is 14 pounds. There you go. Bang on. 14 pounds of body fat loss. So I'm absolutely buzzing. So I've just got to keep my head down now, focus. We're going on holiday a week on Thursday. That is my next check-in. So we're going to see where we're at for the next check-in. Then I'm going to go on holiday. I'm going to enjoy myself on holiday. I'm not going to go crazy. I'm really in the zone at the moment. And I am going to, enjoy myself, but be very mindful on holiday. I don't want to blow my results. And I'm just going on holiday really for a bit of sun. I've not had a beer since New Year's Eve. Now, I'm going to have a couple of drinks on holiday, but that is what sort of sends me over the edge a little bit with my eating. Whether I'm on holiday or I'm here, few beers, food tends to go hand in hand. So that is going to be my main focus, is just not to go crazy with the booze on holiday. If I don't go crazy with the booze, I won't go crazy with the food. And am I going to gain a little bit of weight? Of course I'm going to gain a little bit of weight on holiday. Everybody does. But I'm not bothered because of what I've achieved. And I'm hoping for another... I'm going to weigh in a week on Thursday. So we go on the Thursday. We'll leave here, I think, at about 6:30 a.m. We're going to leave about 6:30, 6:45. So I'm actually going to do a check-in that morning. And then I won't get on the scales when I get back. I'm going to leave it till my next check-in, which will be a week after holiday. So we'll see where we're at. As always, I'll document it on here. Anyway, that's my check-in. Absolutely buzzing. 4 check-ins of 2025, 4 losses. You know, you put the work in, you'll get the rewards. And I mean that, you know. Right, let's get calories up. Next thing. Calories for last week. Again, just on it at the moment. Always mindful of over-restricting, but as you can see there, week commencing the 17th of February. Well under my ideal deficit again. So I ate 1,815 calories on Monday. Tuesday, 2,235. 2,151 on Wednesday. Had a few more calories actually on Thursday. 2,458. Friday, 2,396. I banked nearly 2,000 going into the weekend. But you know what? Look at Saturday, 2,737. Did not have a high calorie Saturday at all. Yesterday gave myself a bit of food freedom, but I'm burning about 3,500 calories a day. So I actually spent, although I've got a couple of reds on there, red isn't bad and green is good. We've got to get away from that mentality. Green on my calories is, these are what, if it's in green, I've banked calories for the week, right? If it's in red, I'm using banked calories, basically. And at the end, the total, if that's in green, it means I'm under my ideal deficit. If it's in red, it means I'm over my ideal deficit. That's it. Dead simple. Yeah? Anyway, 847 calories under. So I'm in about 7,000. Eating that, 17,353 calories is putting me in about a 7,000 calorie deficit a week. So yeah, so we're all good. I am mindful that I'm not over-restricting myself, but, you know, no one's really over... Look, over-restriction is down to what you are eating compared to what you are burning. But we also have to understand people that burn a lot of calories, which I do, have the ability to put themselves into a bigger deficit and not be overly restricted. So no one my size with the amount I move, yeah, I'm in quite a big deficit, but I'm still eating over 17,000 calories in a week. For me personally, that definitely isn't over restriction. I'm just in a really good deficit because I've got a really good level of movement. So there we go. So that is my eating, and I am buzzing at the moment. And you should be the same. If you're putting the work in and you're getting the results, you should be proud of yourself, because this journey isn't easy. Am I going to be able to keep up what I'm doing now for the no? Because life is quiet, life is chill, and it will get a bit busier going forward. But when life is quiet, life is chill, you've got to make the most of it. And that's what I've been doing. Steps, 11,306 steps. 11,306 steps. Had a really big step day Monday. I don't know why. I did about 16,000 steps. Was well above 10,000 Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And a right lazy day Saturday. And on Saturday, I was doing my storeroom here and moving a few more bits into my office. I actually didn't stop on Saturday. I just didn't move that far. So I was up on my feet and I was building shelves and I was doing lots of bits and pieces. But I was just kind of stood in there. So I was knackered on Saturday night, but the step count wasn't that high. And then I was about 20 steps off 10,000 yesterday. I could have got out of... I looked at my watch at about 10 o'clock and I think I'd done 9,840 steps on it. Am I going to then get out of bed and start pacing around the bed? Absolutely not. It's all about averages. And I looked at my average. I've averaged 11,306 steps for the week. I'm happy. Right, exercise. I always call it movement. I'm talking about movement. That includes steps and exercise. But anyway, let's get exercise up. So, exercise pretty straightforward this week. Just weights and... where's my weights? Oh, have I not sent my weights over? Hang on, bear with me. I send them over to my computer because it's easier for me to see, but I can get that up on my phone. It's absolutely fine. By the way, you might not, but you might be, I hadn't sent my weights over. Let me send them over because it's easier for me to read them. And then I'll put everything up on my computer. You might be able to hear my dogs barking. I'm in my new office. I've come in here for peace and tranquility, and the dogs are in the back garden running around playing like a couple of imbeciles. Anyway, that's all right. Oh, it's not sent to me yet. Right, I'm out. I hate technology. I don't really hate technology, but let me just get my strength training up on my phone. Right, anyway, you should be able to see both now. We hit the gym Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and yesterday we went on a Sunday. Very good, Neil. So we hit the gym 5 days last week. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and yesterday. We then, what else do we do? Me cross trainer. Let's get me cross trainer up. That is on my computer. Did the cross trainer the same. Just did 15 minutes a day cross trainer. And you can, all those cross trainers there are 15 minutes. So you're like, well, why? On Monday, did you burn 144 calories? And on Thursday, you burnt 194? Because I just worked harder. They're all 15 minutes. That's all I do on the cross trainer, 15-minute blasts. Every now and then I might do a little bit longer, 15-minute blasts. And that shows Thursday, Friday is when I've put the most effort in. And then really Monday, Tuesday, and yesterday, just like kind of a warm-up, as it were. And of course, I did my spin class. And if you've watched the last couple of... not worth the calories. That'll be out tomorrow, I think. Weekly weight loss vlogs. I keep forgetting to end my work. It normally automatically ends and it's not doing, and I keep forgetting. So I'm about 10 minutes over again. You can see at the end where the beats per minute on the heart rate goes down. But anyway, I had a really good workout on the old spin bike. The workout was 40 minutes this week, so I've gone 10 minutes over. But again, movement, just really, really happy. Hit the gym 6 days. I'm not saying you need to do that. It's just something I love to do. Right, where are we at? We're at about 14 minutes or so. Let's get some eating up. The top 5. Oh, I can't see my top 5 because I've got it as small icons. What are those icons? Right, I'm going to go in to... Let me go into there and then let me go in here and see where we're at. Or actually, I might bring it up. Should I bring them up on my phone? Do you know, my eyesight is so bad. If I put them on my phone, I can't see a thing. I genuinely, can't see a thing. So let's have a Scooby at this. Honestly, you'd think I would know what I'm doing when it comes to computers. I genuinely don't. In fact, let's just boot them all up, Neil. Just do that and then flick through them, you absolute Burke. One of my favourite insults in the world is the word Burke. I just think it works so well for a lot of things. It's not too offensive, but if you ever called someone a Burke, people would literally go, yeah, that's like, he is an absolute Burke. But it's not too offensive. Does that make sense? Absolutely not, Neil. What on earth are you talking about? I don't know. Right. One has got one's eaten up. Right, I'm going for this one for number 5. Let me jot it down so I know the time for editing purposes. Right, this is just one of my yogurt bowls. Why I'm actually bringing this up, it's not something that is new, something I eat all the time. But recently I've got a bit of addiction to frozen strawberries. And this yogurt bowl, it was like a chocolate strawberry theme, as it were. And basically, I did Greek yogurt. You can see the way I've tracked it there. Greek yogurt mixed with a bit of honey and a bit of jammy biscuit performed protein powder. That's the base. I then sprinkle some flaxseed on for a bit of extra fibre. And then there's 100 grams of frozen strawberries that I've microwaved on high for 1 minute that I've just poured on top. And then I've got some of Aldi's chocolate protein granola. Chocolate and strawberries is just a match made in heaven. That was sensational. 394 calories, 39.5 grams of protein, 7.1 grams of fibre. And yeah, I'm just really enjoying frozen strawberries at the moment. I don't know what it is. It's something, I don't know. I've basically switched more to frozen fruit because I was spending about £30 a week on raspberries, blueberries and strawberries, which is a stupid amount of money. I get that. So yeah, I have flipped to frozen strawberries and there's just something about the flavour of them. Absolutely love it. But that is an absolutely great. Get anything strawberry based in there and get that chocolate granola. Chocolate and strawberries. Woo! Superb. So that is number 5. Number 4 is, I'm going to try and get through these quite quickly. I'm going to go with this kids' tea. This was Saturday night. Rachel had been out all day, and yeah, Saturday night tea. What I call the kids' tea, basically chicken goujons. These are Foxwood Premium chicken tenders from Costco. Amazing. Paramount mac and cheese croquettes from Costco. One of the best things you'll ever eat in your life. They are superb. So 3 of them, 200 grams, I think, 175 grams of the chicken tenders, half a tin of beans. Now, I haven't shown on there my sauces, and I did track them. There's a little drizzle in my beans of pepperami chili sauce and Frank's hot mayo on the side there, and we've got a slice of bread and butter. Sauce-wise, 70 calories. So that meal's 1,200 calories, proper kids' tea. But it shows as 11.29 because I've not put the sauce on there. Just a great tea. Absolutely fantastic tea. Number 3, I'm going to go for this, which is from Aldi, their prawns. So I did on a Worth of Calories video a couple of weeks ago, the prawns, the Thai green curry prawns from Aldi in a microwavable bag. I think I had them the same way with rice and broccoli. Anyway, this one is the tomato, oregano and feta king prawns. I did half a packet of mixed pepper rice. I actually had this for my lunch on Saturday. This was lunch on Saturday. And then that last one, the 1,200 calorie badger, was tea. So that's why I could have a 1,200 calorie tea, because I had a 340 calorie lunch. It was absolutely, and honestly, I am reviewing these oregano, tomato, feta prawns tomorrow on the Worth the Calories video. All I'll say is wow. They were very good. Very, very good. You can see a full review tomorrow. They gave me pizza vibes. It was like prawns in pizza sauce, right? And you might be like, that sounds a bit weird. Honestly, it was just sensational. They were amazing. They were better than the Thai green ones. Right, let me get rid of that. Let me go in with number 2, which is, what we're doing for number 2. I'm going to go in with this one, which is the recipe I put on last week. This is my McChicken sandwich, like dupe meal from Mackey's. 520 calories, 32.7 grams of protein, 6.6 grams of fibre. And basically, you know, it's a McChicken sandwich. It's a chicken patty with lettuce, light mayonnaise, some air fried chips. That is exactly the same size portion as a medium McDonald's fries. The burger is bigger, weighs more than a McChicken sandwich. I'm surprised no one commented that it was a Pepsi Max, because it should have been a Coke Zero if it's a dupe of McDonald's, but no one did. Anyway, there we go. That for 520 calories. Ace. Really, really good. Absolutely love it. Now, I've actually shown how it's 6 items. That's it. 6 ingredients. Yeah, it's literally... Now, don't get wrong, actually. I did flavour salt and pepper and a bit of garlic granules in the actual chicken mix to make the patty. But other than that, it is just 6 main ingredients and then a bit of seasoning. If you want to make that, it's on YouTube. And it's my first YouTube video to get over 1,000 views. That, to some creators, will be a pittance of views. But for me on YouTube, it's a big landmark. So thank you very much if you've watched that. And if you haven't watched it, I'll put the link in the description of this video and you're going to want to watch it. And then last but by no means least, number 1 is this, which I made Friday night. And I've just perfected this recipe. So I'm going to film it this week and this will be this week's recipe. This is, I think I've called it sticky sticky soy and honey crispy chicken. Anyway, I used the new protein noodles from Aldi. Yeah. Made like a vegetable stir fry, and then I made this chicken. All the ingredients is there. I made this like crispy, sticky soy honey chicken. I haven't quite decided on the official name of it yet. It was unbelievable. It was delicious. Really, really good. 642 calories, 67 grams of protein. 6 for that dish. But I'm just going to show you on YouTube how to make the soy chicken, the honey soy chicken, and then you can pair it with what you want. If you want to pair it with noodles, pair it with noodles. If you want to pair it with rice, pair it with rice. That's entirely to you. I'm just going to show you how to make that and the calories to that, and then you can add in whatever you want to pair it with. You could just have it with some air fried chips or something like that if you wanted to. You could make some sort of baguette with it, like a Chinese style. You can do all of it. It is delicious. Anyway, that's going to be tea. I'm actually going to make that dish again for tea tomorrow night. But I'm just going to show you how to make the Hoi Sunny. I knew I was going to say that. Chicken. It was amazing. So good. So look out for that this week. Right, that's me. I'm done. I don't want it to go on any further. Hope you've had a great week last week. Hope you've had a really good weight loss week. If you are struggling on your weight loss journey, you know, I don't want anyone to think I'm coming on here going, because I want these videos to be an inspiration and a motivation for you to get at it or your journey. I don't want anyone to sit there going, oh, I'm really struggling at the moment. Oh, it's all right for you. You're doing dead good. Look, I do truly mean when I say you put the effort in, you'll get the results, right? But that doesn't mean you're not putting the effort in, but things just might not be quite clicking. You might be on the wrong calories. You might not have a basic understanding of calorie counting. You might just be, you know, and it can be some fine margins sometimes. So if you're genuinely struggling on your weight loss journey, come get on plan with me. I am literally taking basically a month off from signing people up to plan from next Monday. So that is my last start date for a month. So you've got this week. I don't know when you're going to be watching this, but you've got till Thursday this week, which will be the 27th of February, to sign up. And then my next start date is going to be right at the end of March, like the 31st of March. So the last Monday of March, just before April hits, will be my next start date. So if you are struggling, there's no need. There isn't. Because I'll iron out any creases to your approach, so you know that's right. And then once we know your approach is spot on, and if you're still not getting the results, then me as a coach will sort it out in here what you need to do. I just absolutely smacked my mic then. That'd be like, boom, cheers now. And together we'll boss your weight loss. Yeah, I'm fully confident of that. Anyway, I'm going. Guys, have a great week if I don't see you. Hopefully I will see you, because I do loads of lives and I put loads of content out here. But if I don't, as always, whatever you're doing, in whatever capacity or whatever weight loss methods you're using, all I want is everyone to have weight loss success. So make sure you are bossing your weight loss.